Roscoe, how's it going? Yes, I know what you're thinking. Where are the ones we came for? Well, you know what? I'm on time. That's all I'm going to say. Bam! Shut up. Okay, how you guys doing tonight? You're going to find out what this giant fucking janky lever made out of cardboard and various things around the bar means later. I'm going to pull the crank and something crazy is going to happen. So we have quite the week. This is the one before the finale, right? Holy shit, next week is the finale. Unless Rue's like, let's bring 40 more queens from the ceiling and everyone's safe. And then we introduce 9 more and then... then we turn it into Survivor. I'm like, oh God, can we just... Okay. Well, Chad and Aja are on their way. All right, I have a question. Who here is Team Naomi? And who here is not Team Naomi? Get the fuck out of here. Listen, say what you will. That bitch is savage. She is cold-blooded, but woo, did she give us something to talk about for about 6 days, bitch. Am I wrong? She did reality TV correctly. Right? I feel like the first thing I saw on Twitter was people being like, fuck her. Like, people being like, your mother should have never adopted you. Like, this like, go kill you. Like, that shit. And then, like, all the intellectuals popping up being like, actually, she played a game. And Manila said she was going to do the same thing, but she didn't do it. She got it done to her. Right? She's like, will I send the strongest one home? I don't know. We're going to make it, a whole talking point. And then old girl's like, well, how about this, bitch? And served her papers. Bitch, I love it. Thank you.
For this week's
all right, let's get it started.
You'll be making...
All right, give a warm welcome to Miss Chad Michael.
Hi,
everybody. The original all-star. Sorry, Aja's on her way. She's just still at her hotel stoning her tights, so she'll be here in a little bit. Are you watching All Stars?
I am.
What do you think so far?
I'm deeply committed to everybody.
What'd you think of Naomi's decision?
Which one?
The one last week.
To send Manila home?
Yeah.
Which one? The big elephant in the room? No. I think she's fucking smart. I mean, if you're gonna play the game, right? Send her home.
Correct answer.
I'm not saying Manila did not deserve to stay there. She was kicking ass all season, but I mean, Naomi fucking did what she had to do. So it is what it is. It's not a friends race.
And they wanted to make it a storyline, or they would have given it to. They would have made Monet do it,
right?
Because she picked Manila too.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. I mean, it's a game, you guys. It's TV. It's fun, right?
Right.
Don't get too crazy.
I said that from... Okay, so I'm a Slytherin. I said that from my point of view, Naomi actually gave her a gift because she made her the one where everyone goes, she was robbed. And then, like you should have seen it last week when Manila was here. People were going fucking crazy. The lines were down.
I'm sure.
Bitch, they liked her 10 times more immediately, bitch. She
sure.
gave her a Slytherin-ass gift. She said, I'm going to make everyone say that you were robbed for 2 years.
That'll follow her for 2. You're right. But it's all good.
Yeah.
It's a game, you guys. I mean, it's fun. What's going to happen this week?
I
don't know.
Okay, I have a question for you. Okay, 2 questions. Okay, I have to ask this every week. Who do you think is going to win, and who do you want to win All Stars as of right now?
As of the 5 left?
Yeah.
Just because I love her and we go way back to 4, I would love to see Latrice win.
Yes.
Just because she's the beloved, everybody.
Yeah.
No, I would. And I love her, and she is really a fucking star. As it stands, Trinity's in the lead, in my opinion.
Well,
she's just been slaying.
Don't Trinity and Monet have this? They have equal. Oh God, batten down the hatches.
There she is. Yes, bitch.
So Woo. Nice of you to join us.
Oh, stop. Hi.
Give it up for Aja. Bitch, how you doing?
I'm alive. I'm living. I was watching the first 10 minutes earlier. Well, last night at like 5 a.m.
Okay.
I was gagging. I'm sure y'all just saw that moment. And I was like...
Wait, which one?
Right.
How Monet was going to also send Manila home, or what? Oh, the rock, paper, scissors?
It's just a way that nobody gives a damn. Everyone is just going for the kill.
Hell yes.
This is what we want to see, though.
Yes.
Play the game, bitch. Do it.
Not all this safety stuff where everyone's like, I don't want to piss off the fans. I think we've gotten to that point where everyone sees the fans that are like really easily made mad, and they're like, well, then go watch fucking Barney, man.
Piss off the fans.
Yeah. I feel like Naomi went in knowing she was going to piss him off.
Well, I had a gig with her, and we were backstage, and I was like, okay, so we know this is going to happen in like a few months. Are you, well, girl, we talk. I mean,
allegedly.
That's the tea. So I was like, how do you feel? Are you scared? Girl, she looked at me and said, scared of what? And I was like, okay, bitch. I was like, so you're ready. So she walked into this moment fully ready. I don't know. I would have been shitting bricks. I would have been like, no. But also, I just say whatever the fuck I want anyway, so.
Jump off boxes and do splits and shit, girl.
Oh, yeah, I just got that good type of Z.
Well, welcome back. How was your release party last night? You just released your album.
You're so right.
It looked amazing. I watched it.
Thank you so much. It was so fun. I'm just like having the time of my life, and it's just like a blessing to be able to do this as a queer person, just like off the spectrum, living my life.
As a talented person, that's what you are. Give it up for this bitch, y'all.
Wait,
you're fucking doing it. You're living the dream.
Thank you so much.
Are you #1 in Finland on iTunes or something weird like that?
Yeah, I was so okay. So like, there's these little like Twitter like pop-up things where they just tell you where you are in the charts. And my album was #1 period in Finland, and I was like, what is going on?
Have you been there?
I went there once last year.
But you made an impact, bitch.
Oh, I'm actually I have a. And we're back.
All right.
It's so fun.
Well, Aja, what do you think?
I have no idea where this is going.
This is one of those old school things they used to make us sit through. We had to sit through it in season 7 about 14 times. Remember where it's like they play like do 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 do, and then we're supposed to watch like them yell at them, and then they put it together, and it's like fine at the end.
Yeah. I hope we get to see a finished product because. Yeah. That was something. I was just like, who is winning, who's not? Yeah. I just want to know.
Well, anytime you watch someone rehearsing and getting notes, I mean, it's never going to look good, right? Like, he's just giving them notes, right?
It was too many notes. This is one of those episodes I feel like should have just been an hour.
Oh, yeah.
That was way overproduced.
That was like 15 minutes of just like them getting yelled at by Ross.
Yeah. Yeah.
We love Ross, though.
Oh, Ross is the best judge that they've ever had, I think.
He was feeling it today.
Yeah.
He was feeling his director privileges.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Aja, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked her. Okay. 2 questions. Who do you think is going to win this season? And who do you want to win this season?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. It's like really tough because I feel like... Fuck!
Oh, just
I don't know.
I'm invested in everybody. Like I feel like if any of them won, I would be happy. Like I would be.
Yeah.
But I felt that way from Valentina on up. Like I just feel like they all turned out. Everyone is like really on their shit, and just each one is a star in their own respect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I would be happy for any of them to join us. You know?
Yeah.
I just want whoever's gonna like use their platform. Like. That's all I care about is just take advantage of the moment, seize it, and I feel like they're all doing that. And also, like, I mean, it would be nice to have a black person in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah. It would be lovely. It would be refreshing. Yeah. So I do feel like Monet would be a good fit.
Yeah.
For winning the season. But I also just feel like Trinity has been doing really well on the season as well. She's been consistent. I don't know, and also, like, I love Naomi. We all love Naomi. Yeah. And Monique has also just, like, surprised me so much.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, walking into the season, not even walking into the season, in the summertime when, you know, we were getting the tea, like, directly from the source, we were like, oh, like, Monique did well. Like, I want to see, like, how she's grown, and watching the season, I'm just, like, blown away.
I feel like Monique's done really well, and I feel like on her season... She's kind of coming from a place where she wasn't quite prepared to be there yet. She didn't have all of her shit together. She didn't have her costumes, blah, blah, blah. Now, I feel like in the time it's been, she's got her coins. She's been able to get her life together, and she's come back like ready. And now we're getting like a more realized vision of her. And she's cracked me the fuck up all season. I think she's funny as hell. I love her.
All right, and we're back. All right.
Oh, yes.
Interesting.
Like when nothing happens for 6 minutes and we have to come back and talk about it. Monique just painted pink on her face and then
I don't know I'm not sure what Latrice was really getting at there. I'm not sure. Like,
oh yeah, who do you think was she talking about? Someone that would?
I don't think she's maybe just speaking in general, but like, yeah, you can use your platform, but you also you make music. Like if you make your music videos and you sell your merch, and that's part of it. If that's part of your gig, but I don't think that that's I don't think that's a bad thing.
I took it that she was talking about Monique Hart because she's always like turning it into a catchphrase. It's like you pull her fucking string and she's like the goopery. Like and she's like my new hit single, The Goopery, will be coming out tomorrow. Like maybe that's what I got right. Brown cow starting. Like
it's like the Woody doll from Toy Story.
Yeah, there's a snake in my boot. Yeah,
is that what he says?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It was like Ginger being like, I think it's time for a big girl to win. I'm like, all right, continue the list of reasons you should win. Okay.
They called me and told me I was going to win, but I didn't. I guess nobody else is in on that joke.
Put your cards down. Everyone can see them. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, I have a question. If you were in, I'm still obsessed with this because it's polarizing. If you were in Naomi's position, would you have sent Latrice home or would you have sent Manila home?
Oh, I love how we look at me. Honestly, as we can tell, I just don't give a shit enough. But I think I honestly don't know. I would have sent. I just don't give a shit about the show enough to play fair. I'm being honest. I don't care who wins or who doesn't win. Like I would have just sent home whoever I didn't like.
Yeah.
And like I don't care about the rules. I don't care who's doing better. Like fuck you. And if they have a problem, like bitch, meet me outside and I'll fucking smack you up. I don't care. Like it's just like of course other people are gonna feel different, but like. I don't look at it as a game show. I look at it as reality television. Like when I went there, like, bitch, I made it where I made it, not playing by the rules. I just did what I wanted to do, and it landed me where I was.
Yeah.
Like so I feel like some people just try so hard to like do their own thing on the show, and like sometimes I feel like it's just, I don't know. I feel bad because I feel like they deserve more. Like Thorgy, I felt like deserved so much more, but I felt like she got in her head. Because of what was going on. But I also feel like they played her. But that's just my opinion.
How so?
Girl, I don't know. Like, I just feel like that's just how I feel. Like, sometimes I don't have an explanation for how I feel. I just have the gut feeling. Like, I was there, I was like, girl, they did witchcraft on her. That's it.
You don't think she blocked her own blessings?
I think it was half-half.
Yeah. And we're back.
That was good.
That was such a good runway. Who were y'all's favorites? Oh, Puss in Boots, honey. Monique.
It was cute. I like my two favorites are. I like Monique, Monet, and I liked all of them except for Latrice.
Kinda.
I'm just being honest.
That's gonna be a yes from me, dog. Yeah. Same.
I gotta
don't think she was a cat or like. Yeah, she wasn't a cat.
Yeah.
Wait, the category was Kitty Girl, right?
She was like Serengeti Queen, is what she was.
It was gorgeous safari, but if she threw a whisker on it, I think it would have changed the whole thing or something.
Right.
It was just. We literally had bitches come out as cats. Like,
she did not understand the assignment. It's okay.
Even when she was describing it, she was like, you can tell someone like knows they didn't do good when they just keep adding adjectives. She's like, I am the most sickening, amazing, safari, motherfucking up. It's like when I'm about to announce a girl I don't like, and I'm like, the amazing, the fabulous, my sister and yours. You know her, you love her. It's like, okay, bitch, It's like calling a motel like luxury or
Wait, that's how you brought me on tonight, bitch. Kidding.
Shady bitch.
It's like calling it a Paradise Hotel or like putting fashion in the title at Fashion Bug or something. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Latrice's was not good. I said Naomi and Monique were my favorites. That Puss in Boots was fucking lit.
Naomi, Monique, Trinity's not to be looked over though. That was a really cute little like tiger cat woman thing going on. I like it.
Yes. Who do we think is bottom two besides Latrice? Was that shady?
Oh, I think they're gonna show like the scene maybe, or
I think they're gonna make Trinity and Latrice lip sync. That's what I think, or whatever. No, they'll be in the bottom. Sorry.
Top two,
Is that an
maybe-
educated guess?
I haven't had a drink in a couple months. This is going
I feel
to my
like
head.
I feel like Monique did from the editing so far. Monique seems to be one of the people on the top.
Yeah.
And I feel like I just can't tell if the editing again kind of is pointing at maybe Naomi would win that whole thing, but then I just don't know. Because they did the thing where they were like, you remember your lines. And I was like, unless they were trying to push that story, why would that make the final cut?
This fucking show.
This season has been so much about like, I think that the set is going to be green today. Walks in, the set is green. Like, it's been just so obvious everything that's going to happen.
Yeah. But then also, like, when the commercial comes back, they're going to bring back 5 more competitors. And it's like every time we, like, make an educated guess, it's like, okay, cool. Well, I'm just scribbling on my fucking clipboard because I have no idea what's happening on this fucking show. I will say, I do like this season of All Stars a lot. I think it's really good.
Yeah, I like that people are playing with emotion.
Yeah.
I like that they want to win so bad that they're like, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna do whatever I have to do. Even throw everyone under the bus. Like, to me, that makes great television.
Yes. The pageantry just kills we need gut bucket. We need competition. All right, so the girls will be doing a meet and greet at 10. After the show, we are going to. I don't know why I'm saying it out of order. After the show, we'll be doing a Q&A, so stick around. Then we're doing a meet and greet at 10, and then performances are at 11, 11:30, and 12, 12:30. Also, the kitchen is open, so you can order from the bar if you want some food. Also, if you're watching at home, thank you and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And Alexa, play Despacito. Okay, and that's all.
No, not Despacito.
Alexa, play Jai Ho.
I have known you for like 4 years already, and your obsession with Jai Ho
It's the best
is
song ever.
never ending.
Jai Ho is the best song ever written. Is that wrong? Thank you. Thank you.
Best song?
It's the best song ever written.
Okay.
You don't like Jai Ho?
I like Jai Ho. I don't know if it's the
Thank
best
you.
song,
I
though.
accept it. It's the best. You're right.
Okay.
Would you guys do a shot? No. Do you do
I
shots?
can't do a shot. Girl, I won't make it to the
Okay.
Q&A, bitch.
Aja, you don't drink water, so I'm sure you'll do a shot.
How did you know that? I'm kidding.
Will you do a shot with me?
Fine. Wait, what is it a shot of?
What do you want? I'll do tequila. What do you want?
I'll have vodka.
Vodka. What is this?
I'm a
middle
messy
school?
bitch. Y'all know this.
Oh, do you want like a lemon drop or something like that?
Oh no, I don't need it.
Just hot vodka.
Yeah.
Great. I feel like I'm drinking outside of a fucking high school party. Ooh, I love that they just made us watch a 5-minute sketch from the Amanda Show. Like from the
Absolutely.
second the body came down out of the window, I was like, is this fucking all that? Like, what is this? They're like squirting each other in the face. It's like,
I had no idea what
Yeah.
was happening, but I just thought it was funny. But I don't know. I'm also a dumb bitch, so I was
It was
just there
fucking
laughing.
painful. is
you're
what
also
it was.
incredibly stoned.
I'm not.
No?
I'm just hungover.
You didn't share?
What'd you do yesterday?
I was here.
I forgot. So you're number 1 in Finland. Where else are you trending?
It was like here, Canada, Finland, Belgium,
Nice.
UK, countries.
Are you making coin? That's the question.
Yes.
I hope so. I can't wait to see
cash
the
in on it, bitch.
statistics.
Right? You don't find out for like a month or something from iTunes.
I don't know. I'm just happy that it's being like well received. So like to me,
Yeah.
like it's not even about the money. It's just about being able to just like do my art, and if people like it, then cool. It makes me happy.
Who else is on the album with you? Shea Coulee is on
Shea
the
Coulee,
album.
Cupcake.
Yes, that's fucking insane, dude.
Rico Nasty. Momo Shade actually.
Oh yeah.
Shiloh, who's a local Kansas City rapper, and also this guy named Windstar. He's like an upcoming reggaeton artist.
Oh nice. How long did it take you to make this thing?
I started in September. It actually came together pretty quickly. 5 months. Yeah, like 5 months.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like kind of dying the whole time because it was like touring, writing, not sleeping, being at the studio. But I made it somehow. I honestly, when it released, I was at home drinking vodka and crying to myself because I was like, just the pressure is gone. Like it's kind of like
It's like having a baby. Just
it's kind of like when you won All Stars, you probably had to wait a whole long time just to say anything or like know anything, and then it happens and you're like, oh.
It's awesome. So good.
Oh yes. Oh yes. There's a piece of confetti just flying in the air.
Yeah.
That's me. Like that's my last brain cell.
Raise your glass of room temperature vodka. Cheers. Thank you for coming out tonight. Give it up for our guests. And thank you guys for coming out. Cheers. Cheers.
It all goes downhill from here.
What's new with you, Chad? What's up next?
Been busy. I just did a show at the Kennedy Center in DC.
Oh, shit.
Which was really fucking cool for me.
Nice.
It was on when the weekend that they honored Cher, and
Oh, rad.
so I got to go in and do a little one-man show for a whole bunch of like really white people at the Kennedy Center. But that was really cool. I mean, that was quite an honor for me. So, and I'm touring. I'm just getting ready to go with Farrah to Europe. We're doing a little burlesque tour, a little
nice.
Cher
Oh,
Christina
yes.
thing. Yeah, I'm just working my magic, doing my thing. Good bitch, I'm getting old, bitch. I'm like, I fucking stopped going to funerals because I'm so fucking jealous, bitch.
I have no idea who's about to go home.
Nope.
Anybody? Who do we think might go home? Everyone's like,
Oh yes.
Latrice? Yeah.
Latrice.
Latrice.
Could,
Yeah.
Danger Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, huh? What? 2. Yes.
They
This
very
is-
well could.
This does mean 2.
Yeah.
Would you like to elaborate? She's like 2. They're sending 2 home?
They very well could.
Are they?
That would be
What are you, a
hilarious.
producer? How do you know this shit? Reveal yourself, Scooby-Doo. Fucking A.
Well, I think they said that next week's the final week, so either there's a top 4 or a top 3.
Oh, are they sending 2 home?
No, I doubt it. I don't think anybody was as bad as Latrice in the challenge. Like, I feel like also, like, Latrice being the girl to come back, they're already going to have their eye on her in that way. But then again, you never know, because the way bitches were talking in the preview of the next 5 minutes to come after these 3 minutes of commercials and this hour-and-a-half long episode, you just don't know.
Latrice stayed longer than most people who return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After they get eliminated and come back, she definitely did.
Has
She
she
did a good
stayed
job.
the longest, right?
Yeah.
She wanted it bad. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
And she actually, like, won a challenge after coming back.
Yeah.
I don't think that's ever happened before either.
Would y'all ever go back and do another All Stars? Not the next one, but down the line in 2 or 3?
Done.
You're done.
Done.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
Done.
Absolutely not.
You would never do it again?
Girl, I feel like I would walk in and I would just not give a fuck, and then they'll be like, "You're not trying," and I'd be like, "I know." I'm just not invested in that anymore. I just want to do my own thing, and like I have so much respect for people who do it, because people don't understand, to go on Drag Race is so fucking hard. No matter how good you are, no matter how much money you're making, it is just so hard. It's emotionally challenging. It's physically challenging. And honestly, all I wanted to do when I was there was eat and smoke. That's all I wanted to do.
They let them smoke now.
I know. They got them vape pens. I was so jealous. When I was on All Stars, they didn't get me shit. They told me to go back in my room every time I left.
Bitch, season 4 was the good old days, bitch. Our PAs brought us weed, girl. No, I'm not fucking kidding. I'm not kidding. That's a
leaving.
season 4 secret, bitch. They brought us weed. Well, I brought my own to begin with, but I ran out. What? Why would I lie?
We love it.
Icon.
2 weeks in, I was out, bitch. So, of course, we got close. But we got to do a lot of cool shit on season 4. Like, they put them on lockdown now in their rooms with tape on the door. We got to go back to the hotel. We got to order food from room service, and we got to eat in the hallway together. So imagine it, like Jiggly, Dita, me.
What
like,
the fuck?
in the hallways, just like shoveling food, kicking, laughing. Then they would let us go hang out in each other's rooms.
Wild.
So like people kind of clicked off. I know. You guys had it
I got
hard.
in trouble in All Stars because I left my room because Dayla taught us how. Oh, here we go. Story time later.
We'll get that.
Story
We'll get that when
time.
we get back. Oh shit!
It's cereal.
Damn.
Well,
Whoa.
I love that.
at this point, it's like every man for himself.
What-
Can you imagine? Can you imagine what would happen if Manila had stayed?
Okay.
And then it got up to this point with Latrice. Do you think that Latrice and Manila would be saving each other at this point? No. All that love, girl. That was episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, bitch.
Yeah.
That's it.
To be honest with you, I'm surprised.
At what?
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm just like, I just love the drama. Like, oh my God. I honestly, the drama this episode is so good. I thought that it was going to be like, meh. I was like, okay, the drama happened last week,
Yeah.
whatever. But they're bringing it. The way they're just throwing each other under the bus. This is what I watched this show for.
Right. I do like the girls are like sticking to their guns. Like in the past, I feel like the girls have like done something shady and been like, oh, you know what? You know, and then they blame it on editing or something. And then it's like, girl, they're like, I did what I did. I said what I said. Figure it out. You know?
Yeah, that's what I've been living for about Naomi. She literally
Yes.
was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. And then Latrice sits down and Monet was like, girl, I love you, but we had to say a name. Naomi goes, no, I just think you're doing bad. I was like, yes! Bitch,
Respect.
oh yes. I mean, we love honest queens. Like, you know,
Yep.
it's hard to because a lot of times, especially now, I feel like the queens are very aware of like how the fandom will perceive them or kind of like put them into like, oh, you're this, you're that, you're this. It's so refreshing when someone just goes on and just does not give a shit and is like, dude, I'm just gonna be me,
Yeah.
and I love that.
Before we went to break, you were talking about De La taught. What was it?
So basically, I got the rights of all of us taken away because when we were filming All Stars, Dayla taught us how to sneak out our rooms by putting cardboard in the locks, and we could re-put the tape. And
How do you re-put the tape?
well, you're out the room, so you just put it back on.
Oh, so you're out the room. But then when you go back in the room, how do you...
The cardboard is so flat that the door closes straight away, but the lock doesn't seal, so you can just push. So, but they can't tell you left the room. So, it started off right after Dayla eliminated herself.
Clever girl.
And she was like, we went to the pool together with the PA. She gets up out of nowhere and it's like, do you want a drink? And I'm like, sure. We're not supposed to be drinking. We're not supposed to be having fun. We're supposed to be miserable. So
Yeah.
she goes back and brings us like triples. Like, we're
I
at the
live.
pool getting shit-faced.
Fuck
We
yeah.
go upstairs.
When is this?
This is right after Dayla eliminated herself.
Oh, okay.
So then we're in her room and we put on hoodies and hats and we sneak back down to the bar and we get like doubles. And then we come back up. We're wasted in her room. She's like crying to be like, I don't know if I did a bad thing. I was like, no, you're great. I fall asleep on her floor. All you hear is, we're missing Aja and we
Oh.
don't know where she is.
My
Do you know
God.
where she could be? I'm sprawled out on the floor, passed out, and Dayla literally is like, no, I haven't seen her. And they're like, so why is she on your floor?
And you guys are both just like shit tanked.
Oh,
It's like your parents caught you drinking in the basement or something.
But somehow we convinced them to take me, Dayla, and Thorgy to the pool with a bottle of wine. And Thorgy's allergic to chlorine. So me and Dayla are already shit-faced, and Thorgy is there sipping on wine like, if I stop breathing and I go underwater, please pull me out. I was gagging. I was like, oh, well, now we're wasted, and now you're a liability, so
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. That truly was one of the best nights of my life. But that weekend, we were supposed to be able to like go to the mall or go to the movies like as like in groups of 2 or 3, and they were like, "Well, no, because what you did." And also, I tried to sneak out again later that day, and I got caught. But the way they told the story, and it was true, is that I got caught with a bag of candy, and they were like, "Why were you leaving your room with a bag of candy?" And I was like, "For a snack." They were like, "Where were you going?" And like I was like, I'm going to another girl's room, I guess. I can't tell them I'm leaving the hotel.
Where were you trying to go?
Girl, I don't remember. Maybe I know Milk found a way to open her balcony because our balconies were bolted shut.
You guys are like fucking like
You become an escape artist, bitch.
right. You're
Desperate escape
and then
artist.
You're like kids living in a bunker, just like trying to find
Jail.
a way. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Ooh! What do we think about the episode? All right, so I missed it because we were talking and doing whatnot, but they announced that the next season premieres on the 28th, which is actually a Thursday.
Okay.
So we have our Fridays back.
There you
We
go.
have to be on track at, Also, it's going to be at 8 p.m. and not 7 p.m. So that's nice. Yeah.
Oh yes,
Oh, yes. What do y'all think about the episode?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was a little
Sad to see Latrice home.
Sad to see Latrice go, but it was deserved. You
Yeah.
know, it's the way that the ball bounced, girl.
Yeah.
So
She's the first queen to go home 4 times.
4 times, bitch.
Icon. I love Latrice. She's just so positive.
Yeah.
And I think it takes a lot of like balls and it takes a lot of ovaries to come back and like keep doing it again and again. And I think that I know that I have a lot of respect for Latrice for really just believing in herself and for just like making it this far. So I think that's
Hear, hear.
something to be spoken about.
Yeah. All right. Shall we? All right. It's time for me to pull the lever. Let's see what happens. You ready? You'll see.
Let's see.
All right. This is going to be who's going to be our special guest at the finale. You guys ready?
Oh, okay.
Let's do it.
This is real technical and shit, girl.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Who do you want, guys?
3 queens.
Valentine.
Oh!
Monet.
Oh.
Who do you want the third one? Who do you want? And Trinity.
Oh!
All right, next week we will have Valentina, Monet, and Trinity.
So,
Yes, we have
So-
2 of the top 4.
wow.
How y'all have this
So potentially someone could get crowned right here at Roscoe's.
Again.
Again.
Because Trixie got crowned here.
That's amazing.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, right here. All right.
How exciting.
I know, exciting, right? All right, so we are going to do a Q&A. So if you have a question, what? Oh, yes, you can buy your tickets now at Roscoe's.com. I'm from Florida, bitch, I can't read. Roscoe's Tavern. Templetickets.com. We got some people kind of filling, or kind of leaving the ticket, or, God, bitch, I didn't even drink that much. We got some people leaving their seats, so if you guys want to fill in, we're going to do Q&A. So get in these open seats if you want. Get in here. All right, we are going to do a Q&A. You can get your tickets now. They will sell out quickly, and it's for all of these are for sale, and there's, yes. All right, shall we dance? If you have a question, I will come to you. Please don't ask anything super personal or super
why not?
annoying.
Why not?
And be respectful of our queens. All right, here, I'm going to go to her and then get you.
I love to be disrespected.
All right, hello, what's your question?
My question is for all 3 of you. Y'all have lots of experience. What are some of the most fun queens you've ever worked with or unique queens you've ever worked with?
Who are the most fun queens to work with?
I just actually worked with this queen from the UK. Her name is Lydia Lescabies. And and her gig is like, no matter what she's doing, she's always got like this like rotted like rot around her hairline, and she glues like these bugs on her.
Oh, okay.
But that's so like she translates that into all her looks, but it's rad, and she was funny as fuck. I loved her.
Honestly, the most polarizing person I've ever traveled or toured with is Thorgy, because it's like with her, it's like a coin flip. You never know if it's going to be Thorgy in a good mood or a bad mood. But when she's in a good mood, you will have the craziest fucking time.
And when she's in a bad mood, she slaps you at Charlie's.
She slapped you at Charlie's?
I did not just say that.
We gonna talk.
7 months ago for no fucking reason. Okay.
She slapped you?
And I like to party with Tatiana. Yay!
Yes! Oh my God, no. I had to walk Tatiana back to our hotel in the UK at
my
like
God.
5
But wait,
a.m.
I forget the alias's name.
Crystal.
Crystal, yes.
Oh,
bitch.
yes.
Girl,
You want to party with Crystal, honey.
baby, I had to. First of all, I walked her to the hotel. We made out like 3 times on the way to the hotel.
I made out with her too.
She tripped on a puddle, and then she
Yeah.
tried to flirt with the fucking like concierge at the hotel.
Wait, let me guess. She peed in the bushes.
Yes!
On the front of the hotel.
in full,
Always, every fucking time in full drag.
crystal, in
Yeah.
full crystal.
Yeah. Crystal's the name she tells the cab drivers. Yeah. Hello, what's your question? Get over here. Come up, come on. Hi, what's your question?
My question's for Chad. Hello. If you were to recreate your Witches of Eastwick coven, who would be your Michelle Pfeiffer and Susan Saran wrap?
What is it? Michelle Pfeiffer?
Michelle Pfeiffer and Susan Saran wrap?
I love it. Okay. If I was to recreate the Witches of Eastwick, all right, it would have to be Morgan McMichaels and Delta Work because they're.
Oh yes.
Morgan's my daughter, and Delta's like my good old Judy. So, let's see. I think that, oh God, I think that Delta would be Michelle Pfeiffer.
I agree.
I agree. Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Morgan's the other bitch. Yeah,
the other
Morgan's the other bitch.
Hello, what's your question?
My question is for Chad Michaels.
Yes.
So, first of all, your inaugural ball look on season 4 is one of the best ever. Love it.
Thank you.
And how do you feel about all this shade towards All Stars 1 on All Stars 4 this season?
Well, I mean, yeah, I know. I talked to Latrice about it, and basically they're talking about production issues. I mean,
Yeah.
Nobody wanted, including me, wanted to be teamed up in teams. Girl, that just got like tossed in our lap. And, we all had to adapt to the whole fucking situation and just make it work. And I didn't go there to get gooped on the first, episode and just get thrown by that. So, I mean, we all did the best we could. Nobody wanted it. If we could have changed it, or if we could have just like stomped our feet and bitched and moaned to make them change their mind, we would have. But it was what it was, and I fucking won that bitch.
Fair and
So,
square, bitch. Fair and square. Sure did.
Fair and square, bitch.
Hello, come to me. What's your question?
If they were to do a season of Drag Race where they brought back all the winners of every single season, would you do it? And
No.
who would win?
No.
Okay.
No. And who would win? God, I don't know. I think out of all the winners, I feel like Bianca Del Rio is just the most well-rounded, star quality bitch. I mean, she's bulletproof. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. That's who I would probably
She will
end up
also
saying.
kill you.
She will kill you. She'll read you, she'll cut you, and then she'll kill you.
Just so you guys know, if you do want to get seats to the finale, they're refreshing the page and they're going really quickly. So go ahead and buy those now. Hello, what's your question?
Hi, Aja, a while ago you talked about doing a tour with...
Talk closer.
I'm sorry. With the whole house. So, that's better. Okay. Aja, a while ago you talked about doing a tour with the whole house of Aja. Is that going to happen, or are you going to come to Chicago?
Well, I'm thinking about it, and like we're really trying to like put it together. It's just so hard because right now my touring schedule is like a little like batshit crazy, but also like these girls do have like their own personal lives. But I'm just really hoping there could be a moment where we can just have like that family moment where we're just like on the road and we get into all the fights on the bus. That's what I'm looking forward to. Honestly, nothing is more funnier than family fighting because it's something that you can record on your iPhone because that's what millennials do, and then look at it in 5 months and be like, wow, we are dumb bitches.
All right. Hello, what's your question?
Hi, my question is for all of you. How do you feel about how Drag Race has changed since the first few seasons, 1, 2, and 3? Now it's very like high fashion, high execution. Yeah.
All that. I mean, it really has. It's we got by with a lot less on seasons 1 through 4. Now the game is just different. You need to be connected with designers. You need to be connected with wig stylists. You need to be hooked up with all the makeup companies because they're bringing this higher level of drag. I mean, it's amazing. It's fun to watch it. It's fun for me who's come from someone who's done this for a really fucking long time, you guys, to see how that it's evolved and it's amazing and stupefying and all of that.
I think it is amazing, but I think that the commercialization of drag through Drag Race has sort of brought us to a place where I sort of feel like Drag Race is starting to cater to not only just the queer audiences, but to the world. And I think that we're kind of having to do that thing where we did in the first 3 seasons, where you kind of like slowly introduced the idea of drag and got people comfortable to it. We're starting to have to do that again. And I don't know, I'm just too impatient, and I really want the world to just see the beauty and the art of drag and the beauty that drag holds, you know, beyond just like being funny and kind of like telling jokes. I feel like there's a lot of drag artistry that's so serious and so beautiful in its own way, and so sexy, so dynamic. And I just can't wait for a time in the world where we can really
It's coming. It's
look
totally
at
coming.
all versions of drag and take it seriously.
All right, we're going to do a few more questions. Oh, I'll get you. Also, a reminder, if you want to do the meet and greet, you can start lining up over here as soon as we're done with the Q&A. And that's going to go all the way to the front bar, probably. And that starts at 10 o'clock, so get in line right after Q&A. Hello, what's your question?
My question is, I'm not sure if you're paying attention, but...
No, she was right.
We're having a fucking
right.
moment, bitch. I'm sorry. I apologize. What is your question?
I was going to ask which season 11 queens, if you're familiar with them, should we keep an eye out for?
Ooh, season 11.
My personal favorite off the season, I have 2 favorites. My 2 favorites are, I love all of them, but my 2 favorites are Vanessa, because I just love Vanessa, because that bitch is ratchet as hell, and she is so loud, and she's just like my cousin, like at the barbecue, like that's who she is. But I'm obsessed with Evie Oddly.
Yeah.
She's so fucking weird, but like the one thing about her, she's so unapologetically herself, and that's what I love. I love when you just do things and people are like, what are you doing? And you're just like, I'm just being me.
Yeah.
I love that.
I've been working in Denver as filling in for Nina Flowers because she's been DJing all around the world. So she's kind of take a little break. So I go in and I fill in for her, and I've been working with Evie for a really long time, like since season 4, but even more so over the last couple of years. And the thing about her is that, yes, she's herself, but she also is a very non-threatening individual, and bitch, she is the biggest threat that is posed right now on season 11, bitch.
I agree.
She is going to fucking clean up because she is so authentic and so original, and like you said, does not give a fuck, is completely herself. Flip side, I love Brooklyn Heights. I've known her forever.
Yes.
She's so talented.
So fucking good.
The bitches. She was a Trocadero, which is the
ballet.
male ballet touring company. She's been around the world. That was kind of her first thing, and then she's been a Miss Continental, which is an amazing thing because usually the Continental has traditionally been transgender winners, and she was the first like cisgender person to win that. So it's gonna be an amazing season. There's such a diversity.
After Naisha, though, she was the second. She was the second.
You're right.
Because Naisha was the first. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a really dynamic season. I think that everybody's different. I'm hoping for some. I feel like so often on the seasons, there's just these different roles that get cast. Like this one is this one. This one is this girl. This feels different. So I'm hoping that they break these roles that they have going on and just that it just explodes. So yeah.
I think Evie is hot. I just wanted to say that.
Who was it? Oh, hello. What's your question?
My question's for everyone. Which of the All Stars 4 runways would you have loved to have been a part of?
Ooh. Can't remember them. Fuck.
I like the plastic fantastic one.
Yeah.
I like that one. That was cute.
I kind of like the one tonight actually. The kitty moment. Like I just feel like there's so many things you could have done with it.
Okay. Hello. Hi. What's your question?
Hi. You were talking a bit about the commercialization of drag through Drag Race. Do you think there's been too much emphasis put on how much money queens have going into the season, and how has that changed what people expect from drag?
I feel like in the first few seasons, like I'm sure there were queens who did work with designers, but I feel like now it's kind of like the set standard that if you get the call that you're going on Drag Race, you hit up your friends who are good designers, especially if you have the coins, you pull from archives and you get your wigs made. And it was something that I realized when I was walking into Drag Race for the first time was that I didn't have that budget. I didn't have that money. And I walked in and I was so intimidated by looking at everyone's beautifully designed costumes and beautifully styled wigs. And I was just like, whoa. And when it happened on season 10 with Monique Hart, I like my heart went out to her because I felt like if Monique had those resources of having those designers and having those wig stylists, I think Monique could have really made it to the end in season 10. I don't think she ever had a confidence issue. She was always herself. I feel like she just lacked the budget. But the thing about it is I think the fan base, you see what is presented, you see what is on TV. You kind of don't always see what it took to get there. Sometimes a queen can present something that's great, but it wasn't even her best. But then sometimes there's queens that are literally presenting their best and scraped everything they had in their lives to be there, and it's getting compared to something else, so it just gets dimmed. So to me, that's just not fair, but I feel like it should sort of inspire future queens on the show to just serve a level of authenticity and originality and sometimes doing things yourself. So that way we can see that level of drag that a lot of queens had to grow up doing, making things yourself, the hair, the clothes, learning how to sew, learning how to do wigs. To me, that's a real drag competition.
The Holly Hobby aspect of it, bitch.
Yeah.
Come on, Holly Hobby.
To me, it's not a drag competition when 14 girls showed up with everything done for them and then they just do the acting and the skills. To me, I want to see the raw everything being done from scratch. And I'm in nowhere to speak because I haven't made shit for myself in years. I haven't done shit I'm a lazy ass bitch now. I woke up at 4 p.m. I was hungover. I went to Starbucks and then I went to, what's that place? Golden Nugget, and I ate me some chicken and waffles. But I would, I just want to see that.
Good old days.
Hello, what is your question?
So I described to my mom that Drag Race is like America's Next Top Model, but with drag queens. And I feel like America's Next Top Model is like so old now, and it's been on forever. How long do you think Drag Race will last?
I think they need to switch it up soon. I think they need to do something. Like I was talking outside to Sean. I would like to just see the fucking workroom look different. I mean, I know they switched it up, but just like I don't know, colors, different roles. I don't know, girl. Like,
I think they should skip a year. I think really get people fiending for it. Like, I feel
they're
like
fiending for it, girl.
Oh, but
they're fiending.
Imagine if they just came out of nowhere and said, well, season 12 is going to be in 2 years. People would lose their shit.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, you'll see the fan base is triple, quadruple. I mean, the show is being shown now to millions of people, and that's something that's grown over the years. But I feel like we just need to see something so fresh and new. I would love to see transgendered contestants more often.
Yes.
And then eventually, like down the line, I would also love to see like an AFAB queen. I would love to see that. I feel like drag has gone from being what is known to the world as man in wig and has become, to me, that's never been what drag is. Drag has always just been a vehicle of expression. And I feel like I want to see Drag Race really pushing that narrative. So that way, people can know if the truth is you're born naked and the rest is drag, then let's fucking show it.
Right. Right. Hello, what's your question?
Hi. So a lot of people online have been complaining about All Stars rules, and girls get a lot of shit for eliminating other girls. I was wondering what your opinion on if any changes should be made to the All Stars rules to shake it up or to make it less controversial, I guess.
I think it should be switched back to regular because, honestly, the girls sending girls home, it pisses off the fans. It doesn't piss us off, but ultimately, it's the fans who enjoyed the show the most, and we want to make sure they're continuing to enjoy it. As you can see, the ratings for the episode last week were so shitty because Manila went home and people didn't feel like they deserved it. It's such a different game when you're in the game because you're like, people pretend sometimes that we don't have emotions, we're Barbie dolls, we're robots. If you don't like someone, they're going home. It doesn't matter how well you think they did. It's like, if I don't like you, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about your dreams and aspirations. That in that moment when it's that competitive, that's what it gets brought down to. Now, when you see it later, you're like, oh shit, I could have done something different, but it's too late. So like I just hope that for the future, for the sake of the girls, like not being looked at as bitches and like cunts, like put it back to the regular format. Or I don't know, have fucking Bianca Del Rio come in and send people home.
I love that. Hello, what's your question?
Okay, so here in Chicago, we have some fabulous queens like Faye Ludes and Kat Sass and Tenderoni that are AFAB. And I heard your caveat of saying sometime down the line. I'm just curious, why sometimes down the line, somewhere down the line, and not now?
If it were up to me, I'd say cast them right now.
Yeah.
But realistically speaking, if they haven't even casted like trans people off the back, I can't expect them to do that. I'm impatient. I want to see diversity in the cast.
Yes.
I want to see them right now. If season 12 cast comes out and there's no trans contestant or no AFAB contestants, bitch, I'm not watching. I might have come from this franchise and this franchise might have given me this platform, but I think it's time to give, one, the pioneers of drag a bigger platform as well, and it's time to give people who are 100% invested in the art of drag that platform as well. And the truth is, at this point in time, more than just cisgendered men are invested in the art of drag. We have everybody's invested. Let's do it.
Absolutely. Hello. Come over here. Hi. What's your question?
Hi. I just wanted to say congrats on the album box office, and I was just wondering what was going to be your next video.
Well, I'm trying to decide now what's my next video because I thought it was gonna be easy. I was like, okay, we're just gonna do the one people like the most. But like, it turns out everybody has different tastes, and everybody's like, well, I like this song. Well, I like this song. So I just put a poll on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, Aja Queen with a Queen, go vote on the poll because I gave 4 options, and I hope we decide one. And I hope I have the money to save up because I'm an independent artist who's funding my own shit. Give me money, please. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, my question is for Chad. Chad, what happens on the finale?
I will say this, that it rivals the last season's finale.
Oh, that one was awful.
I thought it was really cool. I thought that the way they shot the video and all that was really great. But you're jaded, so that's okay. No, it's gonna be good. You guys are gonna love. I don't know who wins. They don't let us know who wins. It's gonna be good. Stay tuned. Promise.
What if they just like brought in like a picture of like some random person like Condoleezza Rice, and they're like Condoleezza Rice wins, and like literally she wins, but like
you tell me you're not high, and I don't believe you.
I just have a very vivid imagination. Jesus Christ, let me live.
All right, I believe we got all of our questions in. Yes, thank you guys for coming out
Thank you guys
tonight.
so much. Thank you. It was
so
fun.
much.
All right, give it up for Aja. And give it up for the OG All-Star, Miss Chad Michaels. They will be performing at...